Okay, I hope this works. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed. I just wanted to monetize this channel and it has since monetized. And I want to thank you because since I've been able to monetize now, I'm able to spend a little bit more time on this channel and bring you all of the hair education that I know so that you can make better choices and you can enjoy your hair. So this tutorial is about how to create volume on short hair like mine. So this is a unisex video regardless of what gender you identify as, man, woman, or gender neutral. The technique that I use is used by barbers, it's used by hairdressers to create volume. So we're gonna get into that in a second. I want to tell you about the shampoos that I use. The first one that I wash my hair with is from Untitled, and this is a Montreal-based brand. This is a shampoo and mask that is meant for anyone who has issues with their scalp. Now, generally, I get cysts on my scalp, so it's really important that I use something that's good for my scalp. But the shampoo that I've been using for a while is the R+Co Oblivion shampoo. This is a clarifying shampoo. A lot of brands have a clarifying shampoo. It's great for anyone with oily scalp, anyone who feels like you have buildup on your hair, or if you generally use a lot of product and you want to cleanse your scalp. So it has tea tree oil, it also has witch hazel, and some other brands have alpha hydroxy acid. So all this kind of exfoliation that happens on your scalp is really, really good to promote hair growth and to actually this one actually makes the hair stronger because it has protein and it has soy protein, so that makes and wheat amino acids. So those are all things that make the hair stronger and it makes the bond stronger in the hair. Generally, if I want a lot of volume in my hair, I am usually going to use a volumizing shampoo. But the only reason I did not do that today is because a volumizing shampoo volumizes the entire head. And where I am growing out my hair, I don't want volume in the back. I only want volume on the top. And so I just went with a clarifying shampoo. I love the R+Co one because it's actually quite moisturizing. Make sure you do all of the things below because it helps with the YouTube algorithm and it helps me monetize this channel. So without further ado, here is the video. So you guys can see how thick it is becoming in the back. I'm growing out my pixie, so oh my god, the sides are so heavy and so is the back. So my hair is drying really fast, so I want to spritz it with a little bit of water to make sure that the dampness is even all over because that's going to help the product work the best. So you don't want any patches that are dry. This is the Kevin Murphy Freehold, my absolute favorite pomade in the whole wide world. It makes the hair super pliable, it takes away frizz, and it's so easy to use, and I like to use it on damp hair. That is the trick. You don't want to put this on dry hair. Always damp hair, not wet, not soaking wet. And I start at the back and I start at the sides because those are the areas that are the thickest, and that's where I want the majority of the product to go. So I'm adding in a little bit more because my hair is actually much thicker than it looks. Even though it's fine on the top, this is going to help me create volume at the top. The sides really need a lot of product. It's very thick and I don't want to texturize and I don't want to cut it, and I just want to slick back the sides and the back and just slick it down as tight as possible to my scalp. Now I'm going in with the OSIS Upload. This is a volumizing cream. Almost every brand has some sort of product like this. I used to use one from Redken I really liked, and it's very lightweight, and I'm putting it in just at the top, not the sides. So I'm using a paddle brush to blow dry the sides in place. So you want to push the hair into the scalp so you can get the cleanest blow dry. So the back, oh my god, I don't know why this is, but we always tend to have more hair in the back, and I'm so excited to grow out my hair, but this time it's so awkward. It's so awkward when you're growing out short hair. So styling is so important. I'm going in now with a Denman brush. This is what it looks like. It's not my favorite brush, but if you have a brush that is similar in that size, then that's what you want to use. Now I'm looking for my parting. Brush the hair back and shake it and find where your parting is. Everyone has a different parting, and this will really determine how you're going to style your hair. So this is the technique. You want to brush the hair back, and then you want to lock it and you want to pull. So I call it the lock and pull. Brush back lock, and pull. And this is what we use to create a ton of volume. And as I look at the video right now, I'm seeing that I could have pushed my hair even more forward or higher than that. The higher you go, the more volume you're going to get. And this is how you blow dry the hair. So if you have hair that's like a pompadour kind of style, this is how your barber or stylist is going to blow dry your hair. You want to blow dry it up and you want to lock the root and you want to create tension. So guys, remember, it has to be a lot of tension there. You want to pull the hair. I'm using the paddle brush right now. It will give me very similar results. You want to get the hair damp, and the way that the hair dries is the way that it's going to sit. This style lasted me 2 days of just pure volume. I have very thin, fine hair on the top, so this type of volume is great. My hair also grows forward. If your hair grows back, you're very lucky. Most people's hair does grow forward, so it can be a bit challenging to get that kind of volume. But you can see now that it's actually it's quite good. It's quite nice. If you have thicker, coarser hair, this is going to be so much easier for you and you're going to really be able to create a very nice style. So I'm going in back with the brush. I'm just going to go fast forward through this. I also want to tell you that in the back of my head, I do have a whirl and it does make it more difficult to style. So if you have weird kinks in your hair, you want to go over it a few times. You want to make sure that your hair is, number one, damp and it has pomade and you're styling it the way that you want it to sit. So this type of style will last you a long time, especially when you're using the right products, the right heat, the right direction of the blow dryer. So you want to blow dry the sides really, really tight to the scalp. That's what suits me, and I find most people do look great in that style. It's just the sides really, really tight and the top super volumized. So I'm going back over with the brush. It's just the hair is so thick when it grows out, but you can see, oh my god, look at this. This is great. I love the volume on the top. I am loving it. This is basically it. There's really not much more to do for the blow drying part. Now I'm going in with the Kevin Murphy Do-Over Dry Shampoo, and this is a no color spray, and you can apply it into the roots and you can apply it all over. It has a little bit of hold, so it's kind of like a little bit of a hairspray and a little bit of dry shampoo, so it gives you a little bit of grit. Very good for fine hair. If you're using something like Batiste, a lot of dry shampoos or drugstore dry shampoos have color in them and they tend to be more on the white side. I like the Kevin Murphy because it's colorless. Also R+Co is colorless. Powder Puff is another product from Kevin Murphy. Almost every brand has something like this. I use this for updos. It's a powder that turns almost liquidy and it creates grit right at the root. So when you're finding that you don't have enough volume, you want to put this on top. So this is kind of like when you just want extra insurance for volume, and see how that really fills in a lot of the spaces. And oops. So anyway, it fills in a lot of the spaces and you can apply it anywhere and it doesn't create that matte effect. You can piece out the hair, you can really style it the way you want. It gives a lot of grit, a lot of hold. It's not quite a hairspray. Hairspray weighs the hair down, by the way, so you don't want to use too much hairspray. And now I'm seeing that the style is coming together. I love when these products work together. It's really important to use products that work together and they don't work against each other. Sometimes products can curdle together and they don't sit very well. So it's important to use very lightweight products and products that are professional and that do the job, and products that you don't need a whole lot of. And now I'm just styling it and putting it in place, and I am loving the way that it feels. It looks good. I do want to mention that my hair does grow forward. So this is a style that my hair does not want to do. And that's what this tutorial is about, when you want to create volume for hair that doesn't want to sit properly, like difficult hair. I just sprayed my hair with a little bit of Tresemme No. 3 hairspray, which is my favorite drugstore hairspray. This is the only one that I had at home. You can use a professional brand, obviously, but for me, I do find that Tresemme is actually a great drugstore brand. Do keep in mind that hairspray can weigh the hair down. And that's it. This is the finished tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Lena's Makeup and Hair. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.